Today we are hunting for clearance fishing items. Come along as we travel to 3 different locations, hunting down anything that we can find on clearance. And let me tell you, we did find a few good things. Hey everyone, Steve with SR Fishing, and we're back with another adventure today. And today I have my littlest fishing buddy. Yeah. And today we are hitting up and staking out a few different stores in the area to check out any clearance deals on their fishing sections. So we're going to hit up a few stores and see what we can find. So this was a video I wanted to film last week, but our weather did not quite allow me to do that. So here we are today, and what you'll end up seeing when I actually eventually get this posted will be a couple weeks out. So they may not have some of these sales around, but check them out. We'll see what we get. So they have a lot of their salmon stuff on clearance sale, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking to get some more of that. So we're gonna dig through here and see what we can maybe find. All right, so first thing I'm pretty interested in is getting some of these spoons here, some of these casting spoons. Little Cleos, can't go wrong with those. I think I'm also going to pick up maybe a couple packs of these beads. Beads are always nice to have, and at 88 cents, it's not a bad deal. They have the Rapala on sale. Not much of a sale, I guess, on those, but I guess it is something. So in one of the end caps, I just found some dipsy divers for clearance. I don't have a boat for trolling, so it doesn't help me, but it's still not a bad price though. It's too bad some of these St. Croix rods aren't on clearance. Found some clearance reels. We'll take a look at them. So we have the Abu Garcia SX spinning reel. You can see it was $70 and now they have it $41.88. And we have the Abu Garcia Max X spinning reel. It was $45, now it's $26.88. And then they have one Abu Garcia Max X bait casting reel as well. So this is a Fenwick Eagle casting rod that they have on that clearance price. Well, they have one casting and one spinning rod at that clearance price. See the spinning rod, yeah, same price. Alright, I just found something very interesting. These are Shimano SLX rods on clearance. And there's also these Okuma fuel spin spinning reels and rod combos that they have on clearance. Some Crush City Ned BLT soft plastics. These are on clearance. So they already have all their ice fishing stuff on sale, 25% off too. We're going to take a look at some of that stuff. Alright, so off the bat, I'm actually interested in some of these tip-ups. I'd like to get some new ones. So the sale also includes all of the ice fishing lures as well. So they actually have a lot of their rods on clearance. Shimano Sojourn. And then this Daiwa rod here. So they have these 4-packs of the Plano Pro Latch stowaways on clearance for a pretty decent price as well. So they have this Daiwa Aculite spinning rod. It's a salmon steelhead rod. So yeah, so I'm looking at getting a new salmon setup because I want to do that more this coming year. I've been out a couple times recently and had a lot of fun with it after not doing it a whole lot, so I don't have a whole lot of experience with it. It's something I want to get into more, and so I want to get a setup for it. This rod looks pretty interesting. It's $60. Reviews are pretty good on it from what I can read, so we're going to think on it. So there's some pretty cool options here that I showed you that they have clearance. There's a lot of clearance rods. Something that I don't particularly need, and it's not a necessity that I get any more rods than I have right now at the moment. Let me stress that. But yeah, so we're gonna check out here and we're gonna head on to our next location. We will see you there. All right, welcome back. We have made it to our next location. I cut the camera before it happened, but he broke his arm, the mannequin's arm there. Alright, let's check it out. Dive in, see what they have here for clearance. So you can see how good of a actual deal that was over at Blain's for these dipsy divers. Alright, so here's an interesting one for you. This is a Daiwa rod. I believe this is, remember, the AirX, I think it's called. So they have the price at $59.99, but they're covering up a sticker at $49.99. That's not clearance to me.
A lot of worms, guys.
A lot of worms, guys. So far, the only thing that's been interesting so far are these soft beads. Looks like they have 2 different colors, 2 different variations of it. Those are on clearance. They had a 3rd color also. So far, not seeing very much clearance. Basically have the opposite of clearance going on. A lot of these tags are marked over and prices are higher. Okay, so that's exactly what they're doing. Let me focus on it here. This is a Daiwa Samurai, right? I just bought this before Christmas. It was a Christmas gift for my son at $29.99. Not on sale, nothing, just regular price. And now we have the $29.99 tag marked out, and price jumped up to $39.99. So I don't know what we got going on here, Dick's Sporting Goods, but it's pretty crazy. All right, so I think that's going to do it for our Dick's Sporting Goods try. Yeah, so that was definitely quite the disappointment. everything was marked up. Oh, what can you do, I guess? So we're gonna head over to spot number 3 and we will catch you there. We've made it to spot number 3. All right, that's our first major find. The Shimano SLX bait casting reel for $46. The Abu Garcia. I think there's the Max Pro. Yeah, Max Pro, $43. This Luz Xfinity. Normally $60 for $24. So this is in the wrong spot, but this is the Luz Xfinity spinning reel. And here's the tag for it. Some trolling rods. Pretty good clearance price there. These are the Shimano, I'm going to butcher it, I think it's the Smiter. That's what it is. These are salmon combos. So this is the rod and reel combo. This is the 9-foot medium, moderate fast. Alright, so Walmart is definitely starting to knock back some of their reels. A few of their rods, but right now it's mainly the reels is what I'm seeing. So yeah, there's some pretty good deals there. I'm definitely going to be walking out with this for $46. The Shimano SLX reel. I mean, come on. But they have some other great options here too. Shimano Sienna reel. Those are normally $35. They have it for 14. That Luz Xfinity bait casting reel, both of them, the spinning as well. Both of those being on sale. Nice clearance. Nice some Shakespeare bait caster for $19. Abu Garcia Max STX. That's on sale for $41. Normally $86. Yeah, so again, definitely some good clearance going on right now. I would assume that they're probably going to start adding more here as maybe the next day or couple weeks go by even. So I know last year they had a lot of their rods on clearance. So like as an example, last year they had these Luz, the HS laser speed sticks. I got 2 of those for like $5 last year. So they may be starting to slowly get into their big markdowns.
Minecraft facing on.
Here's another thing I just saw. These Plano edge boxes. They're out of the 3600, but $11.50 for those. They have 2 of the 3700s for $12. That's another thing that's interesting to me too. Those Plano edge boxes are pretty nice. I mean, normally they're $30 for $12. Might be tempting today too. But they have the Plano micro storage ones on sale for $2.50. Okeechobee bait binder for $6. They have this Real Tree sling bag, $17.50, normally $30. They even have this Ozark Trail electronic fish scale. That's on clearance for $6. So if you're looking for just a cheap scale to tote around with you, there's an idea, something to check out. Here's another good deal for you too, these Yellowbird planer boards. It's a 2-pack, normally $95 for $40. No nets on sale, unfortunately. That's something I'm kind of looking for too, is to get a bigger net for out on the pier. So in terms of clearance lures, I'm not seeing a whole lot. They have some X-Wraps for $4.50. That's not a bad deal. The X-Wrap 8 Clown, those are gone, it looks like. No, actually, they're right there. They have a lot of their P-line fluorocarbons on clearance as well. All right, so yeah, definitely start getting to your Walmarts here soon. While they still have some of this stuff here, chances are too that if they can keep it around, it may even go lower. So by the time you see this, there might be some good stuff out there yet. So that was a pretty good score at Walmart. I ended up getting that Shimano salmon steelhead rod. It was a 9-foot medium, and then I got that Shimano SLX rod for $46, which is what, like 60% off its normal retail price. So pretty excited about that. So yeah, anyway, it was a pretty good trip. I would start checking your local Walmarts, and I would anticipate more stuff being knocked down and reduced here pretty soon as well. So yeah, and always another place you can get great deals on all your tackle equipment is Defense Bait and Tackle. www.defensebait and tackle. Check us out. That is the brand that I am with and partnered with. Lures, any number of fishing gear you can find on there for great deals. Make sure you use code JOINTHETEAM2026 and you can save 10% on your order as well. And now we're going to stop and get some lunch. Alright, so I'm sitting in the Chick-fil-A line waiting for our meal to come. And it just dawned on me what that Shimano rod and reel combo, the name was that I butchered. It's Symmetry, the Shimano Symmetry.
I'm not a smart man.
There we go. Alright, so I would call that a successful trip. As my partner is now knocked out. But anyway, yeah, I think that was pretty good. I mean, we found some pretty good stuff at 2 of the 3 places. I don't know what the heck Dick's Sporting Goods was doing. I mean, it wasn't just a couple of the rod and reel combos that like that. It was all of them that were hanging up in the racks that were marked up like that. So whatever they have going on, nothing I need that badly. But yeah, at Walmart we found that Shimano Symmetry rod and reel combo for steelhead and salmon fishing this coming spring, summer, and fall. So that'll be awesome. And then that Shimano SLX reel, I'm pretty pumped about that. That'll be my second one of those that I have. So yeah. And then Blain's, I just got 2 little things of those beads that I showed you, and 1 casting spoon. But all in all, pretty good day. We had fun. So hope you all did too and enjoyed that. Remember to go check your local stores, see what they might have, especially your Walmarts. It looks like they're really starting to mark things down now. So yeah, go have fun with that and see what you can find. And yeah, I appreciate again everyone watching. Please remember, if you can, to like and subscribe. I appreciate you all for all the support, and we will catch you in the next adventure in the next video. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.